nothing beats authenticity. Nothing beats watching someone talk when they've got knowledge and a burning desire to express that knowledge. I saw a presentation yesterday, and I've seen a lot of different types of presentations. And he was a speaker who was at a business council, and so over the last 3-4 years, it's funny, most of the presentations look very similar. It's almost like they've taken the same communication course. They kind of stand a certain way, they talk a certain way, they make sure they say the right words, they say it in the right way, they use all these different methods for their body language, and it's almost like 95% of them are very robotic, trying to be almost perfect. There's a problem with that. It's boring. It's actually boring. And after a while, you kind of see the same presentation all the time. Yesterday, I went and saw a business leader. His name's Harry Katsabanis. And I didn't really know what to expect. And so he was doing the main presentation. And so here I am waiting. Here's another talk. He's going to talk about business. He's going to talk about this and that, and he's going to try and inspire us and all that stuff. I've seen it all before. But then I got the shock of my life. It was one of the best presentations, one of the best talks, one of those invaluable moments that I personally will never forget. Because what Harry did for me when I was watching it, he was Harry, he was himself, he was authentic, and he was able to combine his knowledge with that burning desire to say it and to express it. And he had that combination, and so every single person in that room, you could see the body, everyone was just like watching, and they were stunned and they were engaged. And he didn't follow any of those rules because he didn't need to. He was just authentic, and what he was saying, you were captivated because he was using his feelings and emotions. He was not robotic. And it was one of the best presentations I've seen in a very, very, very long time. And so when you're able to, and I wrote this on the board last night, knowledge plus burning desire equals brilliant communication. People don't really care how you say it. If you've got the knowledge and the burning desire to say it, and you say it with sincerity or authenticity, people will listen. And I saw something yesterday that I have not seen for a long time. Someone that was authentic, someone that was different, who expressed it in a different way, and I was engaged. And when you're communicating, it doesn't matter where you are communicating, you're literally advertising yourself. But the thing is, here's the key. People want to see you. When I go and talk, when I go and give a presentation, people want to see Ross. Okay, they want to see me talk. They want to see me, a version of me, the best version of me. I'm not going to be the best version of some robotic version. Or I'm not going to be a version of some other version and try and talk a certain way and be a certain way and act a certain way, because the audience sees through that. The audience sees through some robotic thing that we've already seen. And so having that knowledge and having that deep burning desire, when you combine that, and what I saw with Harry yesterday, he had and Harry is a deep learner because he's always solving problems towards a desire, and he spoke through those experiences, and so he had the knowledge because he had the experiences, and he had a burning desire to say it in Harry's style way, and it was just beautiful. And again, it was one of the best presentations I've seen in a very, very, very long time. There was another incident this week that was quite interesting, and I always, it's interesting because people show you who they are by the way they act, and not necessarily by the way they act to you. Okay, so I was having a coffee with someone earlier in the week. And really nice guy, and we were talking some business talk and venture and all that stuff, and we're just talking at the moment. And he's always been really nice to me. And then the waitress made a mistake on his order. I wasn't really sure, but something happened with his order, which it was an innocent mistake. And the way he treated, the way he spoke down to her, the way he demeaned her, like I saw a vision that I'd never seen of this person before. And it wasn't really nice. It was disrespectful. It was kind of scary. And I mean, the girl was apologetic. She apologized. She goes, oh, she took the order back, but he was just still. And then he turned to me and goes, oh my God, these people are just dumb. And so people generally show you who they are. And they show you who they are by the way they act. And for me, and this guy's been great to me, but you see their character by the way people treat others. And so someone might be nice to me because they want something from me, but really you can get to see their character quite easily. For me, I saw something that I didn't like, and really I'm probably not going to do business with this person because it was a moment for me that I thought, he's showing me now who he is. And I haven't seen this side before, and I kind of don't like that side, the way he's treating people. That's probably his real character, and it wasn't nice. And so people leave clues, and something my father's always said, always treat people with high importance. Doesn't matter who they are. Make them feel really more important than ever. And I'll give you another story that happened last week. So last week I am with a group of guys. I'm walking into a meeting with a venture capitalist, and we're doing some business venture on some other tool we're trying to create. And so we're about to give a presentation to a venture capitalist firm. And so we're getting ready and preparing, and in comes the big boss and a couple of other people. And there was one person in that venture capitalist firm that we kind of looked at each other, and he said to me, Ross, and I said to him, Jamie, and he's like, oh my God, and we went and hugged, and we hadn't seen each other for 5 years, but this is a person who was a waiter at this cafeteria that I used to go a lot, and we used to get into a lot of chats and have a lot of chats, and it was just kind of friendly, and I'm ashamed because I was nice to him, he was nice to me, I would treat him with so much respect. We gained this kind of friendship and relationship. We haven't spoken for 5 years. But what was interesting, he now works for this firm, and the big boss of that firm happens to be his dad. And so he's come to me, Ross, how you been? I haven't seen you for years. How you doing? What's happening? What's this? What's that? There was a really strong, powerful energy and vibe. And again, the point is this: you treat every single person that's more important than you. You treat every single person that's more important than you. Everyone. Because that's who you are. The moment you start treating this person disrespectful, the moment you start treating that person, looking upon down that person and that person down, and I saw people, again, people show who they are, not the way they act to you, the way they act to others. And that's why I don't do gossipers anymore. If someone comes to me to want to talk about someone else, I stop it straight away. I say, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. If you've got a complaint, I want to know about a solution first. Everything comes about when we are trying to lift ourselves up and become better people. It's the way we treat not only ourselves, but look at everyone as if they're the most important person. And when you're dealing with someone, lift them up, make them feel really, really important. More important than the Prime Minister. Because you'll be amazed how much energy you get, how much great positive energy you get from that. And then all of a sudden, you don't do it for this, but last week was amazing because I'm presenting to this venture capitalist and we're seeking funds for this product. The dad's the big boss. And so, you don't do it for this purpose, but it was an amazing moment. That now the dad's saying that how I treated his son. Imagine I had treated his son really bad. Imagine I treated his son, hey, you're a slave. Hey, where's my coffee? Hey, what did you do here? Hey, where's my cake? What did you forget? Imagine you talk down to someone like that. And it's, and again, people see through fakeness. People pretend to be nice, people pretend to be kind, but they're really evil. They're not really nice. So people see through that. And that's why it's really important, authenticity. Be real, be authentic.